I'm here today to talk about what is the secret sauce behind what you guys have been doing. $1 million in sales in under a year.
It's Richard. It's got to be Richard.
It's
what?
It's my boy.
Richard.
Richie?
Richie.
Man.
Richie's the secret?
Yeah,
I'm saying.
for sure.
I rub him from time to time.
You did? What do you mean you wrote him?
I rub his head.
Oh, you.
Hey.
What? I'm like, what you talking about? The way you did that too, like you've been doing that.
Oh shit.
So anyway, what's the secret sauce? Let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, let's start
from the beginning. Okay.
Well, the first drop didn't even have Richie in it.
You're
you
right.
remember? It just had the words "rich and lonely." You modeled it with your G-Wagon.
Let's start from the beginning. Okay, where did the concept come from? When did you guys decide let's do a clothing? Who decided to do an apparel line? Like, how did it all go down?
I think I was just like bored walking around the house.
We were in the backyard of the
in the backyard. Yeah, but we were
in
just
the backyard
like,
of where?
Blaine Drive.
Okay, so that's the Plano house.
Yeah, Plano house. We were
the house here in Texas, not the Scuff
He
house.
was just trying Twitter handles, and he tried Rich and Lonely, and it just fit.
Yeah, it just worked.
And then
like,
we were
it would like literally fit like perfect. I'm like,
we were like,
no one has this, all right. So I just took it, and then.
So this was what, like a year ago, 2 years ago?
Year and a half, maybe. Yeah, like a year and a half, probably. No. Probably just hit 2 years or something, maybe, or almost, or something like that.
Okay.
So yeah, basically, I was in the backyard with Aaron, and like probably a few days before that, I'm just walking around thinking of stuff, cause I know I could easily just did bows, and then it would have just been every other fucking merch drop. Like literally, it would have. It wouldn't be. I don't even know anyone who wants to walk around with like a bow. It's not weird, but like it's like you could only reach but so many people. Like I'm not gonna go to a club that in a shirt that says bows on me.
Yeah.
Like
or you like, will in a rich and only one.
Well, yeah, because it's not like a person. It's like
it's agnostic to an individual.
Yeah, it's like you can't pinpoint it back to me. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying. You see it, you're not unless you know me, you'll be like that's Mboze and Aaron. But if you don't, you're gonna ask like. What's the website or where'd you get it from? Not like, yo, is Bo still like?
So you were thinking to yourself, I'm like, I want to create an apparel line, but I don't want it to be Mboze.
But not. I was because like if that was the case, I would have just did it at 6050 McAlpin Drive. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of just. I just didn't want to do it. So
what do you owe the success of it, right? Because you don't upload it anymore like that much. Aaron doesn't really like upload or stream that much. Like where's this like all this passion for it come from? Because you guys are selling out every single drop. Most people that do drops and all that, like they say they sold out, but they don't necessarily, right? So
that's what I'm trying to learn about the merch. Like I want to know the threshold. Like I want to know like okay, he has double our followers, but I want to know his number on selling merch. Like I want to know if we're ahead, like a little bit behind, if we're in the middle. See, I don't know that yet. Like I don't know how. Someone who has 2 million followers, they have 3 merch drops. The first one is gonna do good, but I don't know how good the third one's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm still trying to like figure out. But we don't really even send stuff to people. Like we spend so much money, like literally easily over 10 to 20 grand on just sending stuff to people, big people that ask and they don't post it. And we don't. It's not that we care. I don't care about them posting. It's just like if you're gonna ask. Like, what's the point of asking for free? Then you might as well just buy it if you're gonna like.
Well, do they wear it in their videos and stuff?
The only person I've
Wildcat has worn it.
He showed love. Bazinga,
dude.
Yeah,
that's my dog.
He shows love.
That's my dog.
He's the homie. Yeah. No lie, he shows love. I see Apex always tweets me from time to time. We haven't sent him anything, but he always like you know what I'm saying bumps it type.
Marcel.
There's
so a lot of big people have like the concept, right?
Yeah. Oh, and basicly I do work.
Yeah.
He doesn't let me send anything to him though.
Yeah. No, that's good.
I'll be like, yo, let me hook you up, bro. You brought it to. He's like, nah, I'm not gonna let you.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
You know when?
Yeah, you are like that.
Like when Guggen dropped, I'm like, I don't want no free shit. Like I bought it at the beginning. Like now I'm like, hey, let me get this shit. You know? But at the beginning, it's like. You sort of want to support. All right, so conceptualize the thing. Like, how did you come up with this streetwear apparel brand? I guess I'll talk to you. So you come up with the name. So you thought to yourself, you're like, it's like, all right, I want a streetwear, but I don't want to call it like Mboze. I want to call it something else.
He wanted merch. He saw what I did with Create Supply, which wasn't just I didn't just call it Aaron Create. It wasn't Aaron Create merch. It was a whole brand. and he wanted to do something pretty similar, but we didn't want to just go money B O's. So
I've tried that for years. Nothing works.
I remember the dollar shirt.
It's just like, it's just kind of average.
The dollar shirt was mine.
The dollar shirt. That was gas though.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was hard.
That's the only one.
So hard.
That's the only one I remember.
I never got paid from
make
that.
sure that his audio levels are good, Matt, because he talks. Okay, he.
I never
good.
got paid from that.
Yeah. What the? Well, of course not. Anyway. So we're going through this thing, okay? So you come up with that, you come up with that, and then you're like, Rich and Lonely is the name of the brand. What do you think, or were you just like, this is it, period? Like, there's no, I'm not checking in with no one what they think.
When we made the Twitter, instantly we were like, all right, we're just gonna wait and see how the design comes out. And then every time he'll tell you, I'm sure we'll get into this when we talk. Every time I see a design, I'm always trying to change it from the time it starts to. I'm always gonna be texting him. Like, it just, every design looks like weird to me, but it always like pans out. And I'm like, I saw the design and I'm thinking it's too bland. Like, it ain't gonna work. And I'm just like, I'm telling Aaron still to the day, like, bro, you sure? You sure this is it? And
on the Scump drop, he texted me 2 days before to add something. I was like, man, we are 48 hours away. What do you want me to do?
It's just, I don't know.
I mean, by that time, like, everything had to have already been like.
Yeah, Twitter was done. Everything. Instagram was made, already tweeted out. Like, and then it worked. Luckily, the first drop went really good, I think.
Yeah.
First drop went really well.
For what it was, it went really well.
Yeah.
But, like, things started really picking up with Richie, for sure.
Yeah.
Richie was
Richie was, like, the key that
we
unlocked.
did a double drop.
So tell me about the design process, as you were going through that. Like, you get the name, and then what goes through your head?
So we had like a couple different mock-ups. Obviously, the first drop was just the text. You had that one. I don't know if you remember this. We had a mock-up that was just eyes, and it was basically like a tear coming down with the eye.
Oh, yeah.
I would have never wore that one.
No, that Only Lonely shirt was fire.
It wasn't like that, though. It was too...
Only Lonely?
Yeah, we had an Only Lonely shirt. It's still one of my favorite shirts we ever had. It's like
Only
the
Lonely.
tier with the money in the tier, but it was hard. That was... I
could never.
Bro, what?
A dude crying? I said, not on me. Go cry somewhere else.
Yeah, some kid tweeted us, you guys got to stop making emo t-shirts.
It was super emo in my opinion, the first song. Yeah. But it did well, right? So, all right. So, what?